Scorpio, welcome to your next 72, my water sign. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Scorpio, that yawn came out of nowhere. The Scorpio, you need to make time for yourself, okay, on the next 72. All right, that is the message for you, Scorpio. You're more than welcome to stay for additional messages. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have already subscribed, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All right, let's start off with some alleged cards. So again, before I start with the additional messages, Scorpio, in the next 72, you're being asked to make time for yourself, okay? All right, alleged messages for my Scorpio. More so have a place of make a peaceful space for solitude, a place where you can recharge, you can think. We have screenshots in reverse. Whoever was watching it was not watching it anymore. Healing or whatever you're watching and have been watching, it feels like past energy. You're no longer paying it any mind, any attention. Whether this is capturing something that is disturbing, okay? Always checking up on something, and this is confirmation of solitude. It's saying you need space to recharge, rethink some things out, really place yourself, like, it feels more so in a space of, okay, how do I want to go about life? What are my next steps? Who do I want in my life? Do I need to change? If it's a place of solitude, what does solitude look to you? We have gift in reverse. So there's some confusion here in the next 72. Or currently we have police. Yeah, someone's not watching anymore. Okay. Also, Scorpio, there's a Scorpio here with police in reverse and screenshot with healing and gift. This is letting me know that someone feels like God has given up on them. We have self-love in reverse, yeah. Fed up with BS. So, Scorpio, you're in a place where you're like, no, something has to change, whether it's me, my environment, or the people I deal with. We're cold here. So something definitely has stricken the heart chakra, whether you're just, like, again, fed up with the BS in the next 72, and you're taking the empathy out of the situation. It's just like fed up. Communication in reverse. You may not feel like communicating with anyone in the next 72. We have crazy ex. So if you were dealing with the crazy ex, they're no longer in the picture. Okay. And then we have try. Some of you are having a difficult times with getting over an ex. We have bad gone good. This feels like someone has adopted the experience from what they went through with their ex, and now you've become your ex, basically. The things that you didn't like, you're now doing. We have shady in reverse, and we have undecided in reverse. Give me one more. This is giving me, should I go or should I stay? Give me one more for my Scorpio, please. It says no toxic. And then gaslight. You look up to this person. For some of you, Scorpio, you're trying to heal from someone. It feels more so like a loved one. Whether it is an ex from your past, you still love them. Whether it's just a family member. It could be children. Whatever they've done or whatever experience that you've had for them, you're trying to heal. Others of you, you're not wanting to let them go. you're trying to heal and you want them to recognize what they have done. Okay. How does Scorpio go about dealing with someone that does not see that they are the cause of the matter at hand? From my water sign, Scorpio. And wow, the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing a point of no return, but this is confirming to me that the water well has ran dry. You have nothing else to give. But the question was, why is this person not able to see? Because they don't believe that you would ever stick up for yourself or you would ever walk away. Like, you're not going anywhere. All right. Give me overall focus for my Scorpio. Let me go back to this Eight of Cups. Let me see, because it was in reverse. And I feel, look at, and then it came up upright. You are, it's not about being fed up. It's about respect. Because the Eight of Cups is about releasing and it's moving on and leaving behind what you no longer need. And it was coming up in reverse. So whoever you've been dealing with or what you're trying to heal from in the past, it feels like there is some type of constraint. And I feel like when you go into solitude, Scorpio, I'm going to keep it real with you because your weekly, let me show you what your weekly is. It's the Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Wands here. This is fighting for yourself and working hard, but also for freedom. Like, you are truly free from a situation. And once you go into solitude and put time in for yourself, you need to create more memories and good, healthy memories and experiences that is going to distract you from people, places, or things that have a hold on you. That's not going to resonate for every Scorpio. But Scorpio, you could be having memories that are populating in your headspace that signal you and draws you into Virgo's energy, where it puts you in a place of wanting to be into and going into solitude. Overall focus for my Scorpio. What do you believe at this time, Scorpio? If you believe that wrong is wrong, can no one take that from you? If you feel like someone has wronged you, I don't feel like you have the strength to advocate for yourself. But if you do have the strength to advocate for yourself, you're making it very known that you're no longer tolerating controlling energy or energy that take you for granted, energy that sucks up that is robbing you from your cup. Now we have psychic insight in reverse. Some of you Scorpios are thinking that you're not protected or that your prayers are not being answered. Once you pull away from what the distraction is at this time, or a dysfunctional environment that you are in, for some of you, it's just simply you're just keeping yourself like busy, and you need to slow down. All right, and pertaining to overall focus, it says, see truth for what it is. I'm going to keep this right here for you. And I'm going to pull some FYI messages. In the next 72, you need to see truth for what it is. Whatever memories that's coming populating in your headspace. It used to be bitter. It used to be sweet, and now it's bittersweet. The only way you'll know what sweet tastes like if you know what bitter tastes like. If all you had was bitter, you would think that was sweet. Be open. If someone decides to share memories with you, don't interrupt them. Let them tell their story. You will have time, because this is going to liberate this person from their own. It's going to help them go into the Eight of Cups so that they can go towards their Ten of Cups. FY messages. Get out of there, Lucky. No. You stay out of there. Yeah. You. Someone is saying no, or someone, look at, ooh, and then no in reverse. You've been saying no, Scorpio, but it's like that's where the disrespect is. When you say no, you're not being heard, and you can say it in many ways, even through your body language. Okay, you could be dealing with narcissistic people, and I just have to say it, because I was trying to be nice and just say controlling people. No, these are narcissistic people. I'm saying 50-50. 50 is narcissistic and the other is just controlling. Let's just keep it like that. All right, I'm being guarded to stop with the FYs. All right. That is Oracle for my Scorpio. Scorpio, there are some links in the description box, and there are some readings that's been released on the Spotify. In the next 72, you're going to need to be strong. I told you memories are coming up from the past. So I'm getting that someone lit a candle for a loved one, and normally around this time they give you an answer. It's not that, it's just you're distracted. Until you release that weight, go into solitude, you will get the answers that you seek. It says the situation involves past life memories. Give me some transcendence messages for my Scorpio. I have this laid out here because it feels like when you are focused, if you're focused in the next 72, your psychic insight is going to be on point. When you are distracted and not focused more so on spirituality and things like that, it feels like you, in the next 72, you're going to find a way to balance shutting it on and off. Because you can't be spiritual with everybody. You can't be woke with everybody. Because you can't awaken everybody. So you're going to have to be strong in the next 72. And not take it personal with people who don't understand you. Also, don't take it personal. Because by now, the people that you've been dealing with that don't respect your no's when you say no, you're just going to have to, I'm sorry, I have to say this may trigger, you're going to have to replace them with someone else, meaning create a new connection. Or if you have a connection that you've been spending more time with in replace of them, it's kind of like your circle is changing. So maybe you have to accept that you have to create a circle. It doesn't have to be in that fierce, but yeah, others of you Scorpios, it's just nor the way that you need to truly be, before I say patience, you truly need to be, and I'm hearing dominant, but it's not that. You have to truly be disciplined when it comes to you, not just in the next 72, but moving forward. Okay, you have to trust your intuition. And then we have patience. I see like this patience is your solitude. And you have to be patient with the memories that come out of nowhere, that you're not asking your mind to bring up. What's happening is certain things you're listening to are just certain sounds. Any little thing it's populating that way. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm thinking about this is what happened to me. No, your headspace, that's the only way that I can explain it. Your headspace is being activated. It's activating certain memories and it's releasing it to you. It's saying, hey, do you remember this? Whatever, how the energies are around you or the energy that you're in, it's activating certain memories. And so be kind to yourself as well. Like I said, there is a Scorpio where someone's going to come confide into you. Just listen to them, because this is going to allow them, this is a safe space for them. Give me overall perspective for my Scorpio. Lucky, what is you chewing on? Overall perspective for my water sign. I like the fact that you're not allowing anyone to take from your cup. By doing that, you're shaking things up, but it's not about shaking things up. You are approving your own wishes, if that makes sense. We have truth or dare, the master key inverted, dolphin, and mistress here. Like I said, there's a Scorpio. Everything that you didn't like, this is not for all you Scorpios. Let me get this message out before it goes away. But there is a Scorpio where everything that you didn't like what your ex done to you, you've now become what you didn't like. And it's working for you, because basically your ex took advantage of you and now you found a way to get what you want. But be mindful of the repercussions. Change could be uncomfortable in the next 72. That's why you need to make time for yourself instead of rushing things to change around you, for you, are like you changing things, modifying things about yourself. Someone's memories is what's truly triggering it as well. I like the dolphin delight is because you're going to be able to balance. You're going to bring things back into balance. For others of you, Scorpio, we're going to be resetting in solitude. You're going to go back feeling fresh for work. You're going to, some of you are going to be, it's going to be as simple as just changing your hairstyle or getting a pedicure, getting your nails done, a manicure. It's something really simple. So simple, like going to go buy a canteen and you're no longer drinking out of plastic bottles. So you're starting the journey of a healthy lifestyle. It's really simple things going on here. It's nothing like unrealistic. Give me an overall perspective for all those messages that came out from the Scorpio. There's no need to try hard in the next 72. We have the channeling in reverse. Yeah, someone is questioning if God hears their prayers, or if there is a Scorpio where around this time you channel a lot, your spirit guides, aka a lost loved one. And normally you would get your answer around this time, and you have not. So you're being hard on yourself, and you're being guided not to. It just feels like, things could feel upside down, and it's not that. It's to slow things down, to make you pay attention to something. I'm being guided to tell you not to seek signs and wonders. They will reveal itself on their own. All right, the channeling that is inverted pertaining to overall perspective, my Scorpio. Let me see. It says, Scorpio, okay? It says this card encourages you to release your stubborn streak. By struggling, you are encouraging more struggle to come into your life. It's time to let go, break out of your habits, and shake things up. This could include exploring new surroundings, changing your personal style, or even speaking to someone who is of a different culture or belief system than you. Beautiful. Okay. So that's overall perspective, and you're going to need to take action with that if that's what you choose. All right, give me a romantic oracle, and then I will pull angel guidance message, and then overall direction, Scorpio. It says, let your friends help. And the next 72, hold on, one got left behind. Release your ex. And I swear to you, Scorpio, I wasn't even looking down. I was getting ready to put the deck back in work positions. And it says, release your ex. It says, ask for and accept support from others in the next 72. And then it says, this is time. The time has come to clear your energy. And pertaining to self-love, you have to be able to, you got to be open to receiving, my Scorpio. If you're always giving, you're going to have to be able to not only say thank you, but be open to help. And pertaining to release X, there is a Scorpio where you've adapted. It's kind of like a lesson that was learned, and what you've learned out of the experience from, I'm going to call your ex the past. Because for some of you who haven't been in a relationship, the things that you experienced in the past, you're taking what you've learned that is beneficial. And it's an eye awakening here. All right. Shed light on, let me see. Let's do your angel guide message and then shed light. And then overall direction. Angel guide message for my Scorpio for the next 72. If you feel like you don't have more than enough, you need to slow down and check yourself. And that could be a hard pill to swallow. And the only reason why I say that is because there was a time in my life where I was told that I was living out of my means, and I didn't agree with them at all. I continued to live the same way into my life had a pivotal change. And then I was able to see that overspending could have been invested into something else. It didn't take me backwards, but the person was right. All right. So some of you may be triggered, like, who are you to tell me? It's like, I'm just delivering the message. I love you, Scorpio. And some of you Scorpios in the next 72, you may be mad, and you may be saying you may be saying F love and all these things. That's just your shadow self. Very disturbed because your higher self let your shadow self down. So your shadow self finally, it's not always, everyone can't balance their dark and their light. But when you get to that place where you're able, where your darkness is saying, yeah, okay, all right, light, I'll trust you, so you have a form of balance. But then when your light doesn't meet the need that your shadow energy is requiring to maintain that balance, Your shadow self is saying, F you. I don't want to hear nothing about no love. Okay. So this is a moment where you have been consumed by your own light. Okay. Um, and that's dangerous. That's very, very much so dangerous. All right. I call that will be more so going into a dark hole, right? When you're consumed by your own light. Now you're in a whole nother space, headspace that people, even your loved ones, they're trying to relate and they're trying to get to you. I don't know who that's for, but solitude is very important. Okay, you need to nourish your soul at this time. All right, moving forward, your angel guide messages. We have ease and grace, take charge and action, and take a step back. I think this is literally what I was saying. You're gonna need to take fire. There's gonna need to be action in the next 72, meaning you're gonna have to drop everything and make that time for yourself. Give me overall angel guide message, please. Get out of there now. Excuse me, Scorpio. Lucky keeps doing the same stuff that he knows he's not supposed to. That scared me. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Why am I jumping? Goodness, hold on. This was on the top. I just want one. All right. Opportunity and change, inner child healing. So some of you, you're having memories populate in your headspace. Okay, they could be triggering. For some of you, you get an answer. It's an answer of enlightenment, and it brings peace, and you're able to move on. Give me just one angel guide message, please. Overall, Scorpio, my water sign. Overall, honesty and communication for the next 72. Your spirit guides trust you, but you need to trust them that all is well, that all will be well. It says, this is your angel guide message, Scorpio. It says, if you feel a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and to make sure that you are heard. You are being guided to begin by loving, connecting with your own heart to home, and honor what you want for yourself and your life. Take time, Scorpio, to reflect on what is important to you, where you want to direct your energy, and what your priorities are for the next phases of your journey. It may be that you are fighting against the flow and not wanting to admit to yourself that something is holding you back or dampening your spirit. But angels love you, Scorpio, and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for now. So yes, you are going to need to take action and make that time for that for soul enrichment, nourishment. Basically, it's Virgo's energy of going introspective, going into solitude. For some of you, it's just you just need to go do something kind to you for yourself, and that's going to ignite your fire again. You're going to feel good. Okay. All right, Scorpio, is that it for you? Let me see. Overall direction. Overall direction for my Scorpio. You need to slow down, Scorpio. Your patience is really minimal, short, fused. May blow up, may blow out, may go off on somebody. We have the 7 of Wands. Your overall direction says, Scorpio, you're struggling on your journey. You may have just reached an important milestone, but naysayers are trying to knock you back or causing you to prove yourself. Hold your ground, Scorpio, in the next 72, no matter what, because you know that you've got this and you don't dare let anyone tell you otherwise. All right, Scorpio, let's give you an affirmation or a statement. So let's call it for what it is. You know what? F them. For real. Anyone who's mad at you that you're trying to be a better version for yourself, if you're trying to create a legacy for yourself, if you no longer, you're breaking generational curses, basically family patterns that don't serve, you know, if you're the black sheep or was the black sheep, you get what I'm saying? Let's call you the black goat, okay? Because black sheep still follow others. You are a leader. You stood up for yourself. So we're going to make you a black goat. How about that? Freedom. I set myself free. I love you, Scorpio. Yes, I do. You need to remind yourself this. Whenever you feel like, after your next 72 of making that quality time for yourself and doing that introspective work, and when you get back into your lingo, if you have those moments, you need to speak that into existence. I am free. I set myself free from how I'm feeling right now. I let it all out. And you know what? You may end up telling somebody this. Like, I set you free. Be gone. You have every right to be on that level. Don't be ashamed to tell somebody, be gone. I love you, Scorpio. I appreciate you showing up for me. And I hope you feel the same way for me showing up for you. All right, till we meet again. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.